Well, we're getting ourselves ready for our trip up north. We got the van all packed up, and we're just moments away from hitting the road.
So here we are in the van again, heading north. This trip we are planning to spend some time with family. We've got a wedding to head to first, and then we plan to spend time with both of our families for a couple weeks. We're also planning to do some work while on the road this trip, and we're hoping to also stop at some fun spots that we can share with you.
We're hoping to go to some of our old stomping grounds that we both went to when we were young, some beaches and some other spots. It's also nice just to be back in the van, especially after you've completed another portion of the van build. See how everything holds up, see what you might have done right, what might need to be adjusted.
We're looking forward to testing out our sink system. It's really fun to finally have a sink, so that's exciting. And then our first stop tonight, we are planning to go to, surprise, surprise, Cracker Barrel in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So we'll do that overnight, and then first thing in the morning, we'll get back on the road. Gray definitely did not want to come on this trip. She could tell we were getting ready to go, and she had this little pathetic cry when it was time to get her. But hopefully she'll be doing okay. She does seem to be adjusting. This time we got her in the van, she adjusted more quickly than normal, came out of hiding more quickly, so hopefully over time she'll learn to just be used to it and enjoy it instead of the alternative, which would be for us to leave her at home by herself, and she wouldn't like that. So anyway, hopefully she'll do well this trip. What you doing? Did we get something to eat? We are coming up to the South Carolina state line. We made some nice progress today, and I got some good nap time in. I think Steve cheated while I was sleeping and showed you that. Now we're kind of stuck in traffic. Steve's been doing some nice reading as he's been driving.
Got to do something to fill the time.
Anyway, lots of hours on the road, killing time, snacking. Looking forward to getting to our destination for the night. Welcome to South Carolina, y'all.
Hey! Always nice to meet fans on the road, literally.
Super fun, kind of unexpected when you all of a sudden just see somebody waving at you, you don't know why, and then you realize, oh, it's because we have a sign on the back of our van. So that's fun.
Looks like we might got some rain coming our way.
Here we are, south of the border. It's a normal sight for us as we drive north every time. This means we've made it to North Carolina, almost. Well, we have finally made it for the night. We got on the road this morning at 10:20, and we pretty much pulled in to the Cracker Barrel at 10:20. So that is a long day. We've made a few stops to get gas and for a little bit of food. Man, we're tired. Before a trip, we usually have a lot of stuff to get done. My mind gets kind of running, and I have been waking up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, even though I go to bed at our like regular time at like 10:30, 11 at night or later. So we are ready to hit the sack. We're going to try out our sink and brush our teeth with the sink for the first time, do a couple other things, go to bed. So far it works good. So nice. Okay, good night, everybody. Back on the road, and here we are entering Virginia. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia's for lulkers. Another day on the road. We got a decent early start this morning, and today will not be as long of a day driving, hopefully. Maryland, and the Potomac River.
Welcome to Maryland.
Crossing over into Maryland, apparently.
Crossing the Potomac River.
I feel like George Washington.
I don't think he crossed the Potomac. Did he cross the Potomac? I don't think it was the Potomac. It was the Delaware River. It's about 1 o'clock. We got on the road at about 8 this morning, right? So it is actually kind of another long day. And it seems to always take us a little bit longer than we expect. I guess we go a little bit slower than, or go about the speed limit to kind of maximize our miles per gallon and just to be safe. So I think the GPS just assumes we're going to speed when it calculates the time. So definitely a longer day, but hopefully we'll get to our destination soon. So something I didn't mention last night when we got into the Cracker Barrel so late, when it's so exhausting like that, it's just so nice to be in the van, because normally, you know, late at night after a long day, we'd have to find a hotel, try to find a cheap one that's not too gross, check in, lug our bags and stuff all in. So it's so nice to just pull into the parking lot at Cracker Barrel, park, and do our nightly routine and climb into bed. And then in the morning just to kind of repeat that, the opposite, getting ready and getting on the road. So just another reason we love van life. Good morning, guys. We arrived at my cousin's place last night. He lives on a little farmette. It's a neat little spot. So we're gonna take you outside for a little bit, show you around here. There's some neat things. One thing is the locust. So I'm gonna take you outside so you can hear that. It's crazy. There's Steve getting his morning coffee. Everyone is.
Here's a close-up of a 17-year cicada.
Look at all these. I've never seen so many blueberries in one bush. Oh, you want your coffee?
And who's this? Hi, puppy dog. Hi.
Hi, you're not really guard dogs, are you?
Hi, puppies. Hi.
Pretty cool.
So Audra and I had heard that the cicadas, am I saying that right? Cicadas were in full bloom, as it may be. So one of the questions I had was, you know, what eats all these cicadas? So now I guess I have my answer.
Ah, you like to escape, huh? You like to escape? Huh? Really good under your chin?
Audra, don't move.
What?
Whatever you do.
Oh, there's a cicada on me. Oh, they're everywhere. Hello. Can I flick them off
Audra
now?
has made a little friend.
Bye.
Bling!
So something really cool here is that shipping vessels come through, like all stacked up with the containers. So when it comes through, it's like really high. We've seen it once before. It'd be nice if we could capture that again today. It's kind of neat just to see that coming through like in the backyard.
We did our part en route to this location to take care of some of the cicadas. We must have hit a few dozen of them. Windshield is evidence of that. Splat. What's even crazier to me is that I've heard some people eat these things. They deep fry them, dip them in chocolate. Ugh. Not for me.
Crunchy. Look at these. These are some of my favorite flowers from the north. Hydrangeas. I love them. It's wedding time.
I'm all dressed up for the first time in a while. Not sure what I think about this.
I think he's looking pretty sharp.
Nicely done, driver.
Do I drive better now that I'm all dressed up?
Yeah.
All right, here we are at the wedding venue. Beautiful place,
Yeah, it's really pretty.
right on the water. It's a little overcast today. Hopefully the rain will hold off.
It's a little bit nicer not having it sunny. It's not so blazing hot to sit.
We can see today's event in several different ways.
Podemos ver el evento de hoy en varias maneras.
The Bible says, therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. I have the privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Orellana.
We had a really nice time making memories with family. Next up, we'll be heading to the beach to visit one of the best boardwalk towns in the Northeast. Then we'll head to Cape May, one of the most unique beach towns, also known as America's original seaside resort. Be sure to subscribe and have the notification bell on so you don't miss it. Thanks for coming along on our adventure. We hope to see you next week.